Iceland is a Nordic island country in the North Atlantic, situated between Greenland and Norway. Known for its stunning landscapes and natural wonders, Iceland is a popular destination for travelers seeking adventure and natural beauty. Tourism is a major industry in Iceland, with millions of visitors coming to the country each year to experience its natural wonders, including glaciers, volcanoes, hot springs, and waterfalls. Adventure activities such as hiking, horseback riding, and whale watching are also popular among visitors. Overall, Iceland is a unique and fascinating destination, with a rich culture and stunning natural beauty that offers a truly unforgettable experience for travelers. Vatnajökull National Park is a protected wilderness area in South Iceland centered around Vatnajökull Glacier. Defined by massive glaciers, ice caves, snowy mountain peaks, active geothermal areas, and rivers, the region includes Jökulsárlón, a glacial lagoon with icebergs, and the Svartafoss and Detafossus waterfalls. Skaftafell is the gateway to the park with a visitor center, campground, and hiking trails. Vatnajökull's status as the largest glacier in Europe makes it one of the best places to witness such a natural wonder. Each year, visitors grab the opportunity to witness a naturally formed ice cave in Vatnajökull National Park. The Snæfellsnes Peninsula is a region in western Iceland known for its dramatic landscapes. At its western tip, Snæfellsjökull National Park is dominated by Snæfellsjökull volcano, which is topped by a glacier. Nearby, a trail leads through lava fields to Black Pebble DG Poundsander Beach. Snæfell's Peninsula is a good place for visit. It's so diverse that one could argue that Snæfell's offers a selection of the best that Iceland has to offer in one place. However, there are so many really nice places in Iceland that are worth a visit just as much or even more. The word Snæfellsnes might seem like a bit of a mouthful for foreigners, but it's less so when it is broken down. It translates to Snow Mounts Peninsula, an apt name for a long peninsula that's got a volcano crowned with a glacier on its tip. Vik Myrtle is a remote seafront village in South Iceland. It sits in the shadow of Majestic Glacier, which covers the Katla volcano. Reyniskirkja is a wooden church dating to 1929. Reynisfjord Beach has black pebbles, basalt columns, and the Reynisdrangar offshore rock formations. The cliffs of Reynisfjall Mountain are home to seabirds such as puffins. Just west, the Durley Peninsula has a large rock arch. Overview. In 1991, the Journal Islands magazine counted the beach at Vik as one of the 10 most beautiful beaches on Earth. Its stretch of black basalt sand is one of the wettest places in Iceland. If visiting an ice cave is one of your bucket list items, there aren't many places better than Vik. The Icelandic adventure experience is focused around visiting inspiring locations that are hard to reach by normal means, and the Katla ice cave tours are no exception. Akureyri is a city at the base of Eyjafjallajökull in northern Iceland. In the center, the 1940 Akureyri church has stained glass windows portraying scenes from Icelandic Christian history. There are views of the fjord from the forecourt. Nearby, the Akureyri Art Museum displays contemporary art from Iceland and farther afield. To the south are the botanical gardens, with specimens from across Iceland. Akureyri is the gateway to the North's spectacular beauty, most notably the Mývatn region, Dettifoss Waterfall, Godafoss Waterfall, and Aspergi Canyon, which can all be visited on day trips from Akureyri. Akureyri is the second largest settlement in Iceland, and it is a great stop when exploring the northern part of the country. There are museums, parks, pools, amazing views of the Eyjafjallajökull, and awesome accommodation, which makes it a great stop on your Iceland trip. Mývatn is a beautiful lake with many small islands in the north of Iceland, the fourth largest lake in the country. Due to its serenity, bird life, We would say that a full day is a bare minimum for Lake Maivan. 2 days is quite optimal, especially if you want to stay in Maivan nature baths for more than a couple of hours. Lake Maivan is fascinating, and we believe it rightfully deserves your attention and time. Mývatn is a volcanic lake in northern Iceland. On the northeastern shore, Reykjal village has an information center and is a base for exploring the area. East of here, Mývatn nature baths have a naturally heated man-made lagoon with mineral-rich waters known for their health-giving properties. A short distance away, near an Mafjell mountain, is Havere, a hot springs area with boiling mud pots and fumaroles. Seljalandsfoss is a waterfall in Iceland. Seljalandsfoss is located in the south region in Iceland, right by Route 1 and the road that leads to Rísumk Road to 149. The waterfall drops 60 meters and is part of the Seljalands River that has its origin in the volcano glacier Eyjafjallajökull. Although very touristic with big buses, I do recommend a stop on your Iceland road trip. Seljalandsfoss is one of the most popular waterfalls in Iceland for 2 main reasons. It is very easy to stop there from Road 1. It is the only one in Iceland where you can walk behind. But you really don't need to spend a ton of time there. When we visit, we typically spend 30 minutes to an hour there. If you just want to get there, take a look at the falls, and then leave, you really don't need to spend more than 30 minutes there. Coastlines is a glacial lagoon bordering Vatnajökull National Park in southeastern Iceland. Its still, blue waters are dotted with icebergs from the surrounding Breiðamerkurjökull Glacier, part of larger Vatnajökull Glacier. The glacier lagoon flows through a short waterway into the Atlantic Ocean, leaving chunks of ice on a black sand beach. In winter, the fish-filled lagoon hosts hundreds of seals. In general, it is a must-see attraction for anyone who loves nature at its very best. This travel guide includes everything you should know about visiting Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. You will also learn more about the famous Diamond Beach just across the road and less-traveled Fjalsárlón Lagoon. Jökulsárlón Lagoon as a film location. That's why is famous. The James Bond films Die Another Day and A View to a Kill were filmed at the glacial lagoon. Tomb Raider was filmed there too. Both Batman Begins and Interstellar were shot nearby at the Svinafellsjökull Glacier inside Vatnajökull. The Golden Circle is the most famous of all scenic routes in Iceland and combines stunning landmarks and historically significant places in a circular sightseeing tour. The popularity is largely down to the easy accessibility of the route from the capital and the fact that many of Iceland's top attractions can be found along the route. We definitely recommend the Golden Circle to anyone visiting Iceland. The classic Golden Circle tour consists of Iceland's 3 most popular tourist attractions: Gullfoss Waterfall, Geyser Geothermal Area, and Ingvellir National Park. The route covers approximately 250 kilometers 155 miles and loops from the capital city to the center of Iceland and back. The Blue Lagoon is a geothermal spa in southwestern Iceland. The spa is located in a lava field near Grindavke and in front of Mount Orbjörn on Reykjanes Peninsula, in a location favorable for geothermal power, and is supplied by water used in the nearby Svartsengi geothermal power station. It's most famous for its steamy, mineral-rich water and soft white silica mud, both of which have healing effects on the skin. Locals and visitors have long enjoyed the benefits of bathing in the Blue Lagoon and spreading silica mud on their skin, and scientists have even studied its curative powers. The Blue Lagoon experience is designed as a relaxing spa day where you submerge yourself in the bath warm water and simply unwind. Although you can perhaps swim a couple of leisurely breaststrokes, it's not suitable for vigorous exercise and too shallow to dive into. It is not a natural hot spring. In fact, The water within is wastewater from the power plant. While at first glance this may put you off, it should be noted that the water in the Blue Lagoon is completely safe and contains only natural minerals. You may spend as much time as you wish enjoying the water. Your entry ticket is valid for the entire day. However, for your safety and well-being, it is vital that you stay hydrated and nourished. Reykjavik, on the coast of Iceland, is the country's capital and largest city. It's home to the National and Saga museums, tracing Iceland's Viking history. The striking concrete Hallgrímskirkja church and rotating Perlin glass dome offer sweeping views of the sea and nearby hills. Exemplifying the island's volcanic activity is the geothermal Blue Lagoon spa, near the village of Grindavik. Reykjavik is the northernmost capital in the world. Despite the fact that it is not as large as many other capitals, the city is thrumming with life. It has a very interesting art scene, as the many famous Icelandic bands and artists can testify. In addition, there are many superb museums and attractions you can visit. The best time to visit Reykjavik is from June to August. Not only can you enjoy the balmy temps for Iceland at least, but you'll also experience long days, think up to 21 hours of sunlight, a phenomenon dubbed midnight sun.